Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Now this video is a bunch of tips and tricks to help you, the player, out in RuneScape free. So when you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back and enjoy. There's an item called the Rune Pouch which you can buy from the Grand Exchange or from the Bounty Hunter reward shop that lets you store up to 3 types of runes. If you add lore runes, air runes and either water or fire runes, you can have a quick teleport option which you can equip in your equipment section or leave in your inventory, just taking up 1 slot, letting you teleport to a various amount of locations that require those runes. You can also use this item to save inventory slots while training combat. Another good option is to add fire and nature runes for quick alching in your inventory wherever you are. You do this by dragging an item you want to alch to the coins under your inventory slots. In the Grand Exchange, you can actually combine your unevenly charged jewelry at the Murky Matte NPC. The jewelry cannot be noted, however, so you want to pick it out of your bank unnoted, then go and talk to the NPC or right click him and combine. Instead of going to Diango in Draenor, you can actually go to your bank to reclaim your skilling items or other items like holiday items from Diango remotely from the bank. You can also use the bank cleanup filter to easily clean up your bank from the same items as you wish. As a free-to-play player or members player for whatever reason, when you're fishing lobsters, tuna or swordfish in Karamja, you can actually go to an NPC at the volcano to note your fish for free. This can make fishing lobsters, tuna or swordfish for extended periods of time that much easier. Alternatively, if you don't want the fish, you can always spam drop fish whenever you're fishing using the keybinds of your action bar. So you want to drag your fish onto your action bar, set it to a certain hotkey, and then just spam that key to drop your inventory in a few seconds. If you press escape, go to gameplay, general, optional interfaces, you can actually add a slayer counter to your interface. The slayer counter will show you how many of whatever slayer creature you have left to kill to finish your task, and if you've captured any souls of that particular creature for your personal slayer dungeon yet. If you ever wanted to recharge your Amulet of Glory for free instead of buying a charged one, you can do so by going into the cellar or underground area under the Heroes Guild in Burthrope. At the Fountain of Heroes, you can recharge your Amulets of Glory. Alternatively, if you have Elf City unlocked, you can also do this at the Tears of Seren in the Kadar district. At the center of Elf City, near the lodestone, there are 3 quick portals to ports, the Clan and Clan Citadel, and to Daemaheim or the sinkhole teleporting NPC called Telsar. While mining, especially at somewhere where you get a lot of XP drops like Pure Essence, 7 Stones, and Menethos mining, you want to be using a perfect Juju mining potion, as it sometimes randomly spawns a spirit which will send random ores ranging from copper all the way up to rune ore to your bank. This can add up to around 200 to 400k extra GP per hour. If you're interested in finding out how much exactly you get in ores ranging from bronze to rune, check out my loot from 1 hour of perfect Juju mining in Menethos video, linked in the description below. Did you know that dragon trinkets can actually let you teleport to KBD and QBD now, and teleport you to any dragon you wish, normal dragons and metal dragons with the metallic dragon trinkets. Dragon trinkets can also be used to note or pick up the drops automatically when killing dragons. This can be very useful if you're a lower level farming dragons for GP. You can also decant your potions from whatever dose you want to 2, 3, 4 and even 4 doses to 1 doses at this NPC in Prif. This can be very useful. This NPC can be found south of the lodestone. You can trade in summoning pouches or scrolls for 70% worth of the shards at Lord Amlod in Prif. If you've completed the hard Tyrannwyn tasks, you can trade them in for 80% of the shards used to create the pouch. This can be extremely useful when the prices are way too low on Double Experience Weekend and you want to get your money from the pouches back because you've just done 99 or 120 or even 200 mil summoning. You can also swap your summoning pouches in for 70% of the shards at a NPC called Bogrog, which is an ogre found in Gu Tanoth. You do not require any quests to swap at Bogrog. When starting any account, you should go ahead and claim the Dwarven Army Axe at the Mayor of Burthrope. This item acts as a steel hatchet and pickaxe and low level weapon. It also gives you +3 base experience when cooking any item except cheese. It also gives you +3 experience in a few things when mining, crafting, woodcutting, fire making, fletching, and hunting. While doing Hunter, put the traps on your action bar. Once a trap goes off, go to an empty spot, then press the hotkey to lay down the trap, then 1 tick later click the trap that has something inside it to pick it up optimally for the best experience per hour. When adding a rune hatchet and rune pickaxe to your tool belt at a lower woodcutting or mining level, you actually get the hatchet or pickaxe of the level you're at. So let's say you're at level 31 and you're mining, but you have a rune pickaxe in your tool belt or added one previously, you would now be using an adamant pickaxe automatically. If for some reason you're still using the old Java client instead of the NXT client for Runescape 3, and you don't know how to multi-log or you're having issues logging into the same world with an account already logged into the world, go to your Windows, search for random.dat, right-click it, Properties, go to Read Only, tick the box, and save. You should now be able to multi-log like you could with the NXT client. Just for clarity, you do not have to edit any file for the NXT client. And just a heads up, multi-logging has been allowed for years, just so you know. By the way, if you want your RuneScape to look like the client you just saw, you can go to your minimap, right-click it, and choose Skybox Filters. I mentioned this in a previous tips and tricks video. For every activity in RuneScape, from distractions and diversions to minigames to the economy or to PVM, there's always a friends chat for pretty much anything to make it more efficient, more interactive, or easier and AFK, or friends chats like Harmed Aura that are there to help you make money. I'll leave a link in the description to someone who made a list of pretty much all of them. Whenever you're at a Slayer Master, be sure to buy the stock of insulated boots, as they're a very cheap way to obtain powerful, evasive, and protective components. Whenever you reach a certain quest points threshold, go to the quest point shop in Varrock. The NPC will give you magical dice up to a certain tier, and they will give you clue scroll rewards up to dice depending on what tier you have and are opening. You can also get quest point armor, which is a hybrid tier 75 armor set, a helpful pet that can give you quest items, and some other stuff. Every month you can start a monthly D&D called the Troll Invasion at this NPC in Burthrope. It's just a few waves of trolls and it's pretty damn easy, and it takes like 10 minutes to do. Once you complete this monthly D&D, you will get a reward book which gives a chunk of experience, and it's very useful to use this experience book for the hard, annoying, or slow skills. You can use super or extreme divination potions to boost your divination level so that when you're doing caches you can actually pick up bigger memories than your level, apart from the ancient memory if you don't have the Children of Ma quest complete, which requires a divination level of 92 as well. But you can also, let's say, take down the higher level enraged automatons if you've boosted your divination level to the level you require to take them down. You can automatically make an action bar with the abilities you can use, although not a very good one, if you right click the wheel on your action bar, choose setup action bar, and then press yes. This can only be done if you're equipping a weapon. If you want some good action bars, I recommend watching my action bars guide, which I'll leave in the description below. If you unlock your action bar and go to the Lodestone teleporting network, you can actually drag a Lodestone teleport to your action bar to hotkey bind it and quick teleport wherever you want. This is very useful if you teleport to a certain lodestone very often. There's this downloadable app that's called Alt1 Toolkit, which is safe, and according to Jagex you are allowed to use it, which can be used to give you an alert when there's a certain message on your screen, so when you get drop, or when you're about to get AFK lobbied after 5 minutes, it can give you a ping to remind you to click on your screen so that you do not log out for when you're AFKing or AFK training. You can also use it to unlock puzzles from clue scrolls. That will give you a step-by-step guide, either by voice or with text, how to solve any puzzle, including knots. You can actually make a quick prayer or curses preset by right-clicking the prayer icon and then choosing select quick curses. And then you can edit presets, as many as you like pretty much. You can also put the settings so that the last time you used a certain preset, when you left click it will be the same, or you can make it so that it always is the same when left clicking the prayer icon to activate the presets of prayers or curses. If you didn't know already, skill capes have skill cape perks. Each one is different. Now with the max and comp cape you can add a total of 3 to the cape. Now what many people do not know is that the expert skill capes, so the combatant skill cape or the gatherer's cape, can have a total of 2 added to the cape. So if you aren't maxed yet but you do have 99s in a certain category of skills, for the expert skill capes you can have a total of 2 skill cape perks at your disposal on a cape at once. Anyways, that was the end of this big tips and tricks video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Merry Christmas, whipping in a foreign Santa, turn it to a litmus. Got me feeling down cause my stocking full of coal, yeah. Had a bad year, man, I'm sick of getting old, yeah. Wanna stay a kid.